there! This is Wake Angel 2001 bringing you another part of Techaspike's epic Toyline commission. It is the fourth member of the fearsome foursome, Lightning Lynx. Now, in the comic series, Lightning Lynx, well, he was introduced like in the midpoint of his life, but I'm going to do his storyline from the beginning. So he started out as a member of the Raiju Ninja Clan. And he was the strongest fighter in the clan, aside from the bride herself, Conquering Storm. Easily able to defeat anybody, he wanted to prove his love to Conquering Storm by challenging her to a duel. But he lost a duel to her, and for that, he got himself banished from the clan. Alright, I don't normally appear on camera during my custom making videos, but I just had to come out here to just rant about this. I mean, this has got to be the stupidest ninja policy I have ever seen. Alright, I understand sometimes to show how ruthless and dedicated to strength they are, a ninja clan will sometimes execute or banish its weaker members. Like, anyone who's lost a battle to an enemy or disgraced themselves by retreating or something like that, they'll be banished. Okay? But, you know, there's just certain circumstances. First of all, this wasn't really a battle. This was basically an exhibition duel, a glorified training exercise, if you will. I mean, imagine if during every sparring session between members of the clan, the loser had to be banished. During every training session, you'd essentially be cutting your military force in half. And if you do this regularly, you're just cutting your clan in half every time. And you know, like, it's ridiculous. And in this particular case, the guy who they banished, Lightning Lynx, he was confirmed to be the strongest member of the clan, aside from the bride herself. So this is the strongest guy. He can easily beat the crap out of any other member of the clan without even trying. The only one who's stronger than him is the bride herself. And even then, the only reason she probably beat him was because he loved her and subconsciously held back. So, you just banished your strongest fighter, the guy that you know you aren't going to be able to easily replace, and whoever comes up to stand in here, you're probably going to know that that guy's not going to be as strong as this dude you're banishing. Of course, Conquering Storm, the only thing I can conclude is that she is a complete and utter bitch. Like, she is so dedicated to her precious strength that she is so anti-romantic, so uninterested in actually, maybe she just personally hates this guy so much that she actually did this. Like, she actually banished the dude that liked her so that she wouldn't have to deal with his romantic advances anymore. This is the stupidest, pettiest thing I have ever seen a Ninja Clan member do. It is a ridiculous policy, and if this is supposed to be an exception, she's setting a bad precedent. Like if some loser is hitting on you, you can conspire to have him banished from the clan. Like what the hell? I mean, maybe it's a bit presumptuous to love the leader of the clan like that, but there had to be a better way to do this than by banishing your strongest clan member. I mean, you're just asking for this kind of thing. And, yeah. Alright, this is only a custom video. I don't want to get too overlong, but, yeah, I said my piece. That was a really stupid decision, and Conquering Storm is a complete and utter bitch, and probably a little bit incompetent as a leader. Sorry about that. So, after getting banished from the clan, Lightning Lynx hooked up with Mammoth Mogul, who used his powers to augment his speed and agility, making him almost a match for Sonic in those regards. He then joined as a member of the fearsome foursome and later the Destructix, until he actually got reinstated back into the Raiju Ninja Clan during the Iron Dominion story arc of the comic. In there, he actually tried to restart his romance with Conquering Storm, but feeling that now that he was even stronger than the first time he was banished, that truly she would accept him now. But when Sonic came and he lost a fight to him, she banished him once again without any kind of hesitation. Betrayed a second time by the woman he loved, the Destructics gladly took him back, telling him that they would never betray him. The last time we saw Lightning Lynx was, of course, in the Scourge Break Out of Prison arc, where he agreed to join with Scourge in hopes that he could get revenge upon the clan that had betrayed him so many times. And that would have been really nice to explore, except, Penders. We're almost 6 minutes in. Let's get to making the toy. Here is the recipe. It's mostly a Tails figure, as you can see, but with Sonic's torso. Modifications to the torso are medium light. I had to cut off the back spines and then sculpt over the scar, and of course add the tail, because Lightning Lynx has a much more hairy tail. It kind of actually looks like the tail that my fan character has. I also added a tuft of fur to his chest. I'm not really sure if it would lie this way, but I think it actually makes him look a little bit more visually distinct. Given a proper paint job of brown on brown, yeah, he kind of has Sally's color scheme, brown on brown. Anyway, I'm really liking this new Americana paint I got. It only took 2 coats to get that nice brown color, which is so much better than the Anita's brown I had before. Just in case you're wondering, it is called chocolate brown, which is the same shade that I used before from Anita's, but I guess the brand really does make a difference. The hands and feet were purely repainted, as well as the arms and legs, but I didn't really take pictures of them. It's a simple light blue job with a yellow lightning bolt. Same with the shoes. Very simple. The real modifications go into the head. Just look at this guy. He has eyebrows out to nowhere, and he has lots of little fur points inside of his ears, the tips of his ears, and he has crazy hair, which I had to try and figure out how to make it work in 3 dimensions. In the end, I figured it would be somewhere as a compromise between the way Sonic's hair goes and Vegeta's. Yeah, it's kind of inconsistently drawn in the comics, so I had to just find this compromise. With Lightning Lynx fully reassembled, we are seeing the speediest member of the Destructics team. I think he looks pretty cool. Maybe kind of more adorable than he really should look, but you can kind of define that for almost any character that appears in a Sonic the Hedgehog video game. Yeah, this is Lightning Lynx. He still retains all the normal articulation that the Tails figure originally had. Although I did have to do a little fixing to the joints, because this is one of those annoying figures that like to disarticulate itself. Jazzwares quality control. But it's all better now. Yeah, so this is actually the final member of the fearsome foursome. Go to my DeviantArt gallery to see all of them together with Mammoth Mogul. And soon, very soon, we'll be making yet more members of the Destructics for Tekka Spike. Because there's a lot more to go for this guy. Signing off.